All right, guys, welcome back to another video. This video is very sad. A lot of you guys are going to be mad, and frankly, I'm here to tell you that I don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
But before we talk about this truck, I want to talk about another truck. It's double entry day. You guys need to go over to LSNasty.com and get entered to win the Colorado. No, not the Colorado. Win an F450 on 24s, airbags, Gen Y hitch, transfer tank, wrapped by the man himself right here, Nasty Wraps. It's got badass lights all over it, and it can be yours. Aluminum work bed, can't forget that. LSNasty.com, every dollar you spend right now on a double entry day will get you 2 times entry. Wait, oh my God, it's triple entry day. Triple entry. So every dollar you spend gets you 3 entries to win an F450 on 24s. Just for reference, when you put big wheels, right? Like I got a set, like big wheels right there, wheels and tires, adapters on a truck, 10 grand. So you can win the truck and just sell those and put stocks on it if you want and make some money. I mean, we're giving away 7 race cars. It's time for a tow rig. This unit comes with these badass 24-inch wheels. Go to LSNasty.com, and every dollar you spend gets you an entry to take this bad boy home. I mean, we're balling big, right?
We don't play around here.
No, we don't play. So, this is a monumental time. How do you feel about what we're about to do?
I'm not that sad about it.
Okay, how do you feel about what we're about to do?
I'm really not sad to see it go either.
No, it's just,
staying.
it's just one of those things that it's just, I am not saying I'm a quitter, but I've tried for 4 years to build a car from absolutely start, 100% stock, to race car, and document every step of the way on the channel, and I'm throwing in the towel, and I'm giving up, which I guess I'm a quitter now. I'm a quitter.
You're not a quitter, you're just a spitter.
Don't think that's going to make the cut. So it's sad. The truck is sold. It is going to be delivered sometime next week. We have to pull the powertrain out of it. I sold the truck. It's kind of, it doesn't need too much more work to get going, but it's got more than my time allows. We're really trying to downsize here. You guys have said it before, hey, you got too many projects, you need to downsize and focus on a few. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. You guys told me to do it. I'm doing it. You guys also yelled at me for selling this, and you're like, I hate you, I'll hate your guts forever. Well, which one do you want? You guys got to just like pick and choose at some point. Like, you want me to focus on 1 or 2, but now you guys are like, oh no, you guys need to focus on the Colorado. Listen, there's other projects that are much closer to being completed, and I'm going to focus on those. Also, a truck with a big block in it, it's badass, but Slick Rick fits in the same classes that this thing fits in. That will be faster than this, so I'll kind of have like 2 stacked up in the same class.
Let's think about something.
Thinking.
We now have a badass big block Chevrolet sitting here that needs a home.
It does need a home.
We have a lot of homes around here.
I'm going to say this right now. I will sell this thing. Intake to oil pan. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
How much?
You say a price first, and I'll tell you if you're anywhere near. Intake to oil pan, 3,500 horsepower, cast block, cast head, big block, billet Marcella intake.
I have a price. What heads are these?
They are RFD, Edelbrock cast heads, T&D rocker arms. It's got a badass crank, aluminum rods, badass JE coated pistons, all TCAM assembly, badass intake, T&D rocker arms, Williams Fab pan, Williams Fab valve covers. What's the price?
I don't know shit about big blocks, but I'm gonna say about 35, 40-ish.
Okay,
I'm
I'm gonna say 45.
We'll split the difference, 40. He said 35. You said
45.
45. I'll sell this thing 40 grand. Come and get it. Oh, it's got Exodyne front drive. This front drive's like $2,000 in itself. And I got the balancer, and I got the wheel, and I got the mandrel. I mean, I got everything. And hold on. I'll do 40K with the Mazir flex plate and the Mazir starter.
Let's make a deal right now.
I'll do 44,000 with 2 sets of 700s.
What about the trans?
The trans, 2-speed 400 with converter. I'll do it for another. I'll do this. I'll do 55 with injectors, converter, transmission, flex plate, starter. It's a 380 engine combo, and it's all dialed in, and it's a bolt together converter. So if you put it in something super light or super heavy, you can just change the stator. 55K.
Someone's got a 3rd-gen Camaro for this to go in. I know.
Hey. Listen,
Oh,
I'll
right
make a
here.
deal with you right now. All right?
Talk to me. I'm just.
Homework for free.
No.
for a year.
I take half rate for free.
Wait.
Wait. That doesn't make sense. I take half rate the next year.
Hell no. You out of your damn mind.
Homework for free.
That's a
for
good deal
year.
for you.
All right. 2 years of storm work. I pay you $7.50 an hour. So you're still making money. You're not. I don't want to see you starve.
This guy talking to me like I'm broke. I'm broke, but goddamn.
No.
$10 an hour.
All right, hey, $11.50. All right, guys. I honestly though, what'd I say? 55.
Yeah.
And this is like a badass trans too. I mean, 2-speed 400 billet, 140 gear set, aftermarket case. What did I say? 55 for everything. 50. Damn,
Keep in mind though, we don't have to sell this.
No, I don't really have to sell anything.
We have
We
a
know
lot
what
of
we have.
homes in this shop.
I'm just selling stuff to make room at this point, honestly. I'm selling stuff to make room. So anyways, all right, we got way off track there. Sorry about that. Colorado sold. We have to get the engine and the transmission out of it. I sold it turbos, turbo kit, headers. I'm going to keep the wastegate and blow-off valve combo off this because I'm working to deal with Tile. I'm gonna do some marketing for them, which I'm gonna just probably put these on Slick Rick. I can't put them on Slick Rick because they have the wastegate position sensor deal there, but these might end up going on the Bad Apple. Any sort of marketing partnership that I did with this truck, the parts do not get sold. I refuse to sell any parts I get discounted for marketing, advertising, anything like that, because I don't feel like that's appropriate. I run a business. These guys are running a business. I've already done a couple videos on the Turbo Smart wastegates and blow-off valves, so they have got some marketing value, but I run their stuff on all of our cars. I don't want to get rid of these. I want to run them, and I like to showcase them, so I rather showcase them on more cars. And that's the same with anything, QA1 shocks. You know, a lot of these companies I'm dealers for, but companies that I do have like legitimate contracted marketing deals with, I refuse to sell any parts. I'm not doing that. I'm not in any position where I need to get free parts and give them away, or get parts at discount and give them away, or sell them or anything like that. I try to be as loyal and stand up and true as I would want someone to be with me. So that's the only reason why they're not going with like a complete turbo kit. But it is the hot side and the cold side. Didn't do the exhaust yet. The front end, the doors, the rear end, the wheels, tires, TBM brakes, switched it up to the 315, so I get to weld V-Series rear. We're going to swap the shocks out. The QA1's not getting rid of those. I got a set of Mensers that we're going to put on there. And then it's all the four-wheeling stuff, pretty much everything that you see here. So what we're going to be doing today is just yanking the transmission out of it. And then we're going to pull, we got to pull the turbo kit completely off, so we probably will just put it in a box and set it in the cab. And the turbos can... I don't know, the turbos will have to come off to get the motor out, because we're going to have to pull the motor plate forward. So, yeah, and the motor plate goes with it as well, and the mid plate. So it is big block drop-in ready to its new home.
New owner got a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, I had, I'm not going to disclose what I sold it for. I mentioned it a few times in other videos. I did the math. I think I had about $68,000 in what you see here. Oh, we also have to take out the Race Tech seat. That's not going. That one's sitting in there. That one doesn't quite fit in there. It's kind of crooked, so that's going to come out anyways. But I had about $68,000 in just the chassis, no motor. and that includes the headers and the turbo kit and stuff like that. So just for everyone at home trying to wonder what one of these costs, I mean, you're going to be into, you know, a good bare roller, you're looking, you know, 45, 50,000. You know, turbo kit stuff, you're looking at another 10,000. So when I was selling it, if someone's looking to build something like this is a big head start, save some money.
It's always cheaper to buy one done.
Always. So, all right, I'm going to set the camera down. We'll get to work here. What's our strategy? Where are we going first? I guess let's take the turbo kit and the turbos off.
And then I think it's got dowels in it, right?
Yeah.
And the trans are in the block.
In the block, but when we'll pull the motor out, put a jack in the transmission, put a bolt through it, set it down, drop the transmission at the bottom. All right. All right, hands in. What are we saying?
Oh, you just think you get to go to the bottom?
Okay, that's...
I want to be on top. I want to humble myself, you know?
Okay.
What are we saying here?
I don't know. You call it.
You call it.
All right. Colorado on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Colorado. All right, here it is. We hooked the steering back up to make it easy to load and unload. It's just this right here with a bolt through it, really. If I can just get it on there. You know what, for display purposes, let's do this side first. You know what, look at that, perfect. Boom, look at that. Line up the hole, stick a bolt in there, boom, steering's hooked up. Getting the engine on the little engine caddy here. The badass flex plate. Sucker's bad to the bone, Mace. What do you think about that flex plate?
Badass. It's
Yeah.
even gold. That's how you know it's good.
Dude, look at this thing. This thing would just be absolutely getting it hiked up in the ass, going down track like that. I'm kind of getting sad. I mean, I've been sad for a while, about 4 years trying to build this, but... ah! It's just, hey, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you just spend way too much money on a car and never finish it and sell it for half, less than half. It's just how it is.
You gonna dispose that in something?
I think I already did before. I kind of mentioned like what I was looking to get out of it. So. But I'm very reasonable. I'm a reasonable person. I understand building cars is not something that you're going to do to like necessarily make money. Like you're not going to build this time, labor, parts, and sell it for profit. Completely unrealistic. I'm realistic with my expectations. Just gotta swap out the rear shocks and then box everything up, inventory everything, make sure everything that has to go to the new owner goes to the new owner, and anything that's not there, damaged, missing, I obtain the correct stuff to get to the owner to make sure. I'm big on making sure a job is done to its completion. No loose ends, no missing stuff. I like to make sure everything's done 100%. So. Way of the road, you know. What sucks is like the parts are absolutely badass. These headers are badass. Like $700-800 header flange. The materials and the headers, the welds, James over at Hippie Fabrication absolutely killed it. My little turbo kit. I mean, this is me. This is my welding. I mean, I think that's pretty respectable for my welding there. All this stuff is, you know, nice stainless bros, motion flanges, and then we got Race Parts Solutions 11 gauge aluminum. Matt did all the cold side 11 gauge, super thick, and really hold up to, you know, 50, 60, 70 pounds of boost. This thing is, you know, all billet flanges. Got the O-rings for everything. All nice V-bands. I mean, it's turbo kit's bad to the bone.
Nut?
I need a nut that goes on it.
Oh, you need a nut?
I'm getting that later.
I'm probably not gonna keep that one in there.
You gotta cut a lot of clips out of this video.
What's his name?
Mason.
Fuck. Oh, don't tell people that. I don't want everyone to know.
Everyone knows.
Look at the engine caddy coming in clutch. I feel like we gotta push it and it just tips over.
I think we're good. Did you tighten the back ones?
Yeah, tighten the back ones.
No, leave it on. Leave it on. Unbolt it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Shout out to Logan. Logan let me borrow this. He had this at his house. But yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know if I'm going to film another video putting everything in the trailer, but that is a wrap, end of chapter. This thing's going to be badass. Hope to see it. It's going to be awesome. I've never seen one of the cars that I've owned before actually go down track or seen it anywhere, you know, other than like a picture. Tony did send me a video of the Trailblazer that I gave away, busting someone's ass on the street, which I thought was cool. So, yeah, look forward to seeing this thing, and, you know, it was a fun journey. It's where we're at.